President Trump on the ground in the hard-hit swing state of Michigan. Welcome to Faith Nation. I'm Jenna Browder.
And I'm John Jessup. The president met with Michigan auto workers and black leaders today as the state begins easing restrictions.
It was his comments on mail-in ballots that stole the show. CBN White House correspondent Ben Kennedy joins us with tonight's top story. Ben?
Well, Jenna, John, following a number of states making moves to encourage people to vote by mail, President Trump says he does not want to take a chance with fraud. In fact, he calls mail-in ballots very dangerous.
We don't want them to do mail-in ballots because it's going to lead to total election fraud.
President Trump pushed back after Michigan sent ballot applications, not ballots themselves, to registered voters. Trump tweeted he would ask to hold up funding to Michigan if they want to go down this voter fraud path. And other states, like Nevada, are also exploring plans to abandon in-person voting because of health concerns over COVID-19.
We don't want anyone to do mail-in ballots. Now, if somebody has to mail it in because they're sick, or, by the way, because they live in the White House and they have to vote in Florida and they won't be in Florida, if there's a reason for it, that's okay.
In Michigan, Trump toured a Ford plant in southwest Detroit, which converted operations to make ventilators.
Are you going to wear a mask today at the Ford plant? Well, I don't know. We're going to look at it. A lot of people have asked me that question.
Michigan's Attorney General Dana Nessel tweeted an open letter asking the president to, quote, respect the hard work and safety of our automakers by wearing a face covering during his visit. The trip comes amid severe flooding in the state. Thousands have been forced to evacuate as Trump has promised to send any help needed.
I spoke with the governor, Governor Whitmer, yesterday, and we have a very good understanding.
He did say, if I get an opportunity to go to Midland, would you consider joining me? I said, of course I would.
All 50 states have now begun reopening, and before leaving the White House, the commander-in-chief had this message for people of faith.
One of the other things I want to do is get the churches open. The churches are not being treated with respect by a lot of the Democrat governors. I want to get our churches open, and we're going to take a very strong position on that very soon.
And we are now waiting to hear more details about that strong position President Trump plans to take on churches, which do remain closed at this time. But let's backtrack and talk about his trip to Michigan. He fared very well in the state during the presidential election back in 2016. In fact, he was the first Republican to win Michigan since 1988 with less than 11,000 votes. So today, you bet, will, of course, also be a bit of a campaign stop.